La 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 la. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hi, Jasmine. This is Rebecca, and I'm here to critique your assignment 2 presentation. This is a great presentation. It turned out wonderful. These are good-looking brain dumps, or this is a good-looking brain dump, good-looking mind map. I need to, yeah, I love the album name and song lists titles. Very good. Totally good to go. And I saw these personas already in your check-in, which were fantastic. I get a really good idea of both women. They're fantastic. Like all the thought that you put into it, I really understand their stories. So nice work there. Good looking mood board. I love this color palette. You may want to incorporate, instead of this red or one of these pinks, an opposite color, just for that extra pop. Just consider it. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. Just like notice how this yellow pops on this pink, that kind of thing. So just think about it. Um, I already saw these great thumbnails, and I like where this logo's going for sure. So let's talk about the finalized version. So it's feeling a bit disconnected, and it doesn't quite yet have that extra something to it. So what I recommend doing is taking this Lala and moving it over so that the L lines up with this L, these two L's, sorry. This line of this L, it almost continues to the line of this L, but there is going to be a gap between them, okay? And then you might need to increase the scale, but then making it come across and almost be like a box. So the la la lays right over lady. And then, but the A is going to go in. So that's going to look cool. It's going to kind of look uh, like a hexagon in a way. That's like, these three sides are equal, and then this one comes up and this one goes in. And then from there, this D being straight up like this is just not quite fitting with the slantiness of the rest of this logo. So I recommend shearing this D over to the right so that it has the same angle exactly as this A. So to do that, I would move it over and then just shear it until it matched it, and then stick it back in its place. So that's going to make it all feel like it's leaning to the right. It's a lot more cohesive. Then this slash in your Y, I would change it to be the same. Just play with it. It might not look right, but just give it a try to have the same slant as this A. So right now it's slanted way over, almost like I'd say 45 degrees, whereas this A is only like, I don't know, 20 degrees or so. So just give that a try, like tuck that Y back and see how it looks. If it looks stupid, then don't use it. But yeah, it may mean that you have to increase your spacing between the A and the D, and that's fine. So just just give that a try, and then pay attention to how all the kerning looks. You may need to nudge things here and there. But what I like about everything that's happening is this shape here, and like this, with this perfect parallel spacing between the A and the L. So what I'm trying to get you to do is make that happen even more throughout this logo, and then it'll really feel super finished. Okay, so if you could please upload a version of that here and email me when you have it done, then I think it'll look great. And if you have a square version, then I don't think you need a horizontal version. So it's not like you have to redo both of these logos. I just recommend redoing this as like the square slash pentagon that I mentioned before. And then maybe I said hexagon before. I meant pentagon. I meant five-sided shape is what I'm going for. And then if you do want a horizontal version, then you'll need to swap out the new sheared D with the new, I can't think of what that's called. Is it a leg? The Y. I don't think it's called the leg. You know what I mean. This guy right here, okay? Okay, great. So for the color palette, like I mentioned before, I really like what's going on here. I do recommend swapping out either this reddish color or the lighter pink for a pop of an opposite color on the color wheel. And then the textures are perfect. I think they're going to look really good. As far as the fonts go, I'm really liking, I think I like the Botanica with this logo the most. Um, you may be able to find a slab font that sort of marries this Casimir with the Botanica, because a slab is going to have, a serif to it, but it could be something that's a little bit more, has the same weight throughout all of the properties of the font like the Botanica does. Like, so with this slab, your stems are thicker than your crossbars, whereas with Botanica, it's the same thickness for the most part all the way through these letters. So I don't know. And it's just just you don't have to change any of them if you don't want to. I'm just saying, like, if you aren't super keen on just using the Botanica, you might be able to find a slab that marries Casimir with Botanica, and it'll look really great. And I think these photo references are great. I think you're good to go. All right. Thank you so much.